Kirkwall. I'm dressed in full Gore-Tex because it is raining. It was supposed to stop in about an hour and a half or something like that, but from the beautiful sunny morning when I was eating breakfast, it is raining. And now look at it, the sun is coming back out. I'm probably going to schwitz to death for the next 3 hours on this excursion. And now it's raining again.
These fasteners, I think it's quite obvious to see we can have 4 seasons in one day, any day. So it has been snowing today already, hopefully no more of that. We are an archipelago here. We are 70 islands and 20 of our islands are inhabited. We are about 10 kilometres from the north coast of Scotland, between the North Sea on the east and the Atlantic Ocean in the west. We lie at 59 degrees north, which is the same as the southern tip of Greenland. And here in Orkney, we are actually closer to the capital of Norway, to Oslo, than we are to London. And our past is very strongly linked with Scandinavia. And I'll tell you more about our Scandinavian past and our Viking past as we come back into town later. But at the time the Vikings came to Orkney, that was part of the sea. So a lot of this part of Kirkwall is on reclaimed land.
The other world's shortest flight, a 2-minute flight between 2 other islands.
As 1 day of gale force winds out of every 13 days. So we don't tend to have too many strong winds in the summer, so that shows you just how wild it can be in winter. That's a lot of people when we are a population of only 22 and a half. So we are very keen on ensuring that the tourism industry is as sustainable as it can be. We always want to protect our environment. It's not difficult to find a job in Orkney. The employment rate is always fairly low, usually about less than 2%, really never over 2%. So from the time they were here, from the 9th century. So 90% of our places, towns, villages, farms, etc. are named by the Vikings. Okay, and the second island, you go right hand side, you can see some cows on it, is called the home of Grimbastar, and it's a tidal island. So at low tide it will be connected to the mainland. So the farmer that lives there just walks across the island and he picks up his vehicle on the other side usually. Like Shetland, we are very much rolling green fields and no hills. We will be passing one island today, the only island that does have hills, the island of Hoy.
If I haven't said it before, we're in the Orkney
And
Islands.
on the right hand side now you're going to get a nice view over the islands in the bay, between the island and the mainland there.
Between the island and here, that at low tide you can walk across.
Finn. David Finn came here in the 19th century. He married a local lady.
Oh, their daffodils are all
Okay, we have traffic lights here, so we're just stopping for a moment. We don't actually have any permanent traffic lights in Orkney. They are only ever set up when there's roadworks. Anyway, the sun's come out, so it might be quite a nice day after all.
There are very few trees because it's not a sheltered island. The winds are extremely strong. The only island with...
And now, as I've said, we have very, very few trees here in Orkney. So if you look down to the right-hand side, you'll see the start of the forest, which is the largest forest that we have on the mainland of Orkney. In the field, and that covers the tomb of Maes Howe. So Maes Howe is one of the largest and most carefully, beautifully built tombs in the whole of in the whole of Scotland, certainly. Built by the Stone Age people, and certainly built to create an impression. So the first one we come to is the standing stones of Stenis, the smaller of our 2 stone circles, and the older one, also dating from around 3100 BC. The stones in our circles are sandstone, and sandstone naturally breaks into these flat slabs with sloped ends. So they've been positioned in the landscape rather than worked particularly. They're positioned in the landscape to correspond with the hills around, with these natural slope tops. So we're just driving past here, So that circle has a fireplace in the middle, and if you stand in the middle and you sing or you clap your hands, the sound echoes back off the stones. So we think this is a really special place that was probably used for celebrations.
The Ring of Brodgar is part of the Heart of Neolithic Orkney World Heritage Site, a series of important domestic and ritual monuments built 5,000 years ago. Here is the ditch that surrounds it. See out here. I'm an Outlander to be transported back. Pretty amazing. This is like getting to the pyramids.